Coming off of a bye week last week, the Choctaws were back in action today in Rome, Georgia, where they faced Shorter University. After a strong first half and consistent execution by the defense, the Choctaws had their first Gulf South Conference win since 1995. Coach, your guys have been fighting all season, had some tough games, some tough losses, but today you got your first GSC win since moving to Division II. How'd you make it happen?
Well, first off, our defense played extremely well. We started off with a big kickoff return. When Marcel Newsom is as good as there is, not only in this league but maybe in the country. I know he is. He's probably one of the best. And so that's exciting to see him, and they block extremely well. It's not just him. They're doing great things to help him along, but what a great way to start off. Then we had a turnover on defense. We had the defense just played extremely well. took advantage of opportunities. He had big stops when we needed it. Our offense moved the ball and made big plays. I think Marcel had some touchdowns. He had one as a kick returner. He had one as a pass receiver, and he had one at quarterback, and he ran that touchdown. That's just amazing. And we know how special he is, but our team has just continued to grow, continue to get better, offensively and defensively, and it showed today. I know Shorter has been struggling, and I know this was something that we thought about as we approach this game. They are playing people really, really tough. I know West Georgia, it was 7-0 at half, so I know they're very strong on defense. And for us to play that well in the first half, I was really proud of our football team.
Like you said, you played great in the first half, had a lot of momentum after that punt return by Marcel Newson. Yeah. What did you tell your team at halftime to kind of keep the momentum going?
Well, we wanted to get another big stop, when we get out there, because we were going to kick off to them, and we had to get that big stop. We also needed to, go out there on offense and not just assume we were in the driver's seat and win that ball game. We're going to have to do more, and we did. We went right down there and scored, which was exciting to see. We shifted gears a little bit, and I wasn't, I was not. I was still proud of our team, but we didn't move the ball. We had some penalties. I know we had some drives going. Some things happened that I like to see on film, how they stopped us. And, of course, they were selling out to stop the run a little bit more, knowing we weren't going to throw it as much because of our lead, and that helped them too because they are really good tacklers on defense.
What does this win mean for the MC football program as a whole and for you?
Well, it's exciting, to be the first win. It's really good, but we're going into next week. I think it's even bigger because we've been really close against some of the best in our league, with Valdosta State being in the lead on them 41-35 late in the game, and driving down and having a chance really 10 yards away from attempting a field goal to win it against Valdosta, against West Georgia, who's as talented as they're in our league, being within 8 points and down on the goal line there, trying to win that ball game. So we know we can do it, and now we get a chance to go against North Alabama, who is in the lead in our conference, but they're very similar to those teams. Maybe just a little more complete, maybe a few less mistakes. That's all it is. And the good thing is we'll have them back at home in Clinton.
The Choctaws defeated the Hawks 32-0. Next week, they'll be back in action for the final game of the season at home against University of North Alabama. From Rome, Georgia, I'm Mary Beth Hughes.